there, Carmen here. I am a myofunctional therapist and an educator, and today we're going to be talking about the impact of a tongue tie on a child. Now, this topic is near and dear to my heart. Any of you who have listened to me before, or who have worked with me or know me, this really is my path of passion. And that really is because a child does not have a dog in the fight. They don't have a voice. And many times it's not that parents are meaning to be negligent or not have their child's best interest at heart. They just simply don't know. So I spend a ton of time in this arena. And so it's very important to me. So we're going to be tackling that topic today. Okay, let's face it. As parents, we are here to protect our children. We are not here to pick them apart. We're not here to cause them undue pain. So as a parent, I can see why wondering about a tongue tie is an important piece of the puzzle. Many parents are not interested in putting their child through having a frenectomy. And so it's my job to beg and plead that they understand the consequences of that decision. So it's not really meant to beat parents down. I'm really working to lift parents up so that they can be making a decision and feel that they have the adequate knowledge to do that. So the first thing let's talk about, probably the biggest reason of having a child have a frenectomy, is the impact of craniofacial growth. The child's face is growing for the most part. The biggest important time is up till about age 10 or 12. So when we have a kiddo that has a tongue tie, the tongue physically is not in the roof of the mouth. Now, when the tongue is in the roof of the mouth, that helps spread the maxilla or the upper jaw, which drives the shape of the middle of the face. The rest of the face develops around that, including the mandible, which follows suit. And when the mandible grows sufficiently, guess what? It brings the airway with it. So in these situations, when we have a child who has a tongue tie, the tongue is down, the middle of the face does not get adequate growth, and then oftentimes we have an airway compromised situation. So this is probably the most important reason why I beg parents to please understand and do early intervention for their child. That leads me to the next thing. Let's talk about ortho. Wouldn't it be nice if your child had just nice, beautiful, straight teeth and didn't have to go through maybe 2 or 3 phases of ortho intervention? When you deal with a tongue tie and let your child learn how to have the tongue in the roof of the mouth, that is also going to possibly prevent the need for ortho, or maybe not such a long ortho treatment. The other thing is if you learn and understand about ortho that is early intervention, so that is going to focus on the development of the face, so that's kind of a proactive treatment rather than a reactive treatment, which is what conventional ortho is. So a lot of conventional orthodontists, they just straighten teeth. So these children get nice, beautiful teeth, but maybe it's not the best that they could have gotten had they had early intervention. And then last, let's talk about sleep. This is such a huge topic of conversation with children because children are not getting adequate sleep. They need good sleep for growing, for development. And when a child has a tongue tie, they're very often open mouth breathing, possibly snoring. Maybe they have sleep apnea. And it's real easy in today's society to diagnose a child as having behavioral issues, maybe medicate them for ADHD, those type of things. And it would really serve the parent and the child well if they had adequate knowledge about treating a tongue tie, why it's important, and what benefit that can have. So that just helps that child overcome these sleep deficit issues. So, and maybe it's just the quality of their sleep. They're not getting enough sleep, so then that's the quantity of their sleep. It's people like me who help wade through some of these issues. So with that said, let's talk about what I will discuss today in my Facebook Live. I am going to be diving deeper into this. So we're going to talk about lifelong symptoms. We're going to spend some more time talking about sleep apnea in children because, as you guys all know, that's really where my path of passion is. I will be over on my Facebook page at The Tongue Trainer at 11:30 Mountain Standard Time this morning, and we're going to dive deeper into that information. And then last, if you think your child has myofunctional concerns or has a tongue tie, get my free download. Answer some questions for yourself so you know that you should be moving forward on this journey. This assessment tool is what many of my practitioners use, and it's just a great freebie for you. So you can sign up to get that at the bottom of this blog, and you're going to get that in your email. So with that said, I am here. You can always reach out to me. I will see you in the next Myo Minute. Bye for now.